Negotiating can sometimes be a complicated and even uncomfortable process, can't it? But whether you're buying a house, a car, or even an expensive watch, there's often no escaping it. So how can psychology help you get a better deal? Look, there's a very powerful subconscious process, something that everyone has experienced, but which is rarely mentioned, and we call it anklage. The idea of anklage suggests that, in unfamiliar situations, our mind relies heavily on the first information we receive. Everything we think and learn after that is interpreted on the basis of this initial information. Normally, this gives us a good estimate, but the problem is when that first piece of information doesn't make much sense. To make it clearer, think about it. You're looking at the best and most beautiful pairs of shoes. You take a look at the price and, unfortunately, they cost $300, well above what you intended to spend, right? Just then, a sales assistant approaches you and tells you that these shoes are on sale and the real price is $150. Suddenly, the bargain seems real, doesn't it? Now think of the same situation, but this time the shoes are already marked as $150, with no discount. In this case, you don't see it as a bargain and are more doubtful about the purchase. Look at how irrational this is, because the final price is actually the same as the $150 in the first example. What happens is that, in the first case, our minds have become accustomed to $300 and, when we compare it to $150, it seems more affordable. And look, clever companies and big brands use this trick all the time, without us even realizing it. For example, one supermarket did a test and announced a 10% discount on canned soups, but put a limit of 12 cans per customer. You wouldn't want to buy 12 cans, would you? But their idea was to secretly anchor the number 12 in your mind. So people bought an average of 7 cans, twice as many as they used to. So how can you use anklage in your negotiations? Here are 2 tips. First, make the initial offer. A lot of studies have proven that, no matter what you're negotiating, it's always better to set the initial price yourself. That way, you're in control of the game, making the price clear to the other party. Secondly, make a precise offer. Have you noticed that most products are never sold for a round price, like $30? It's always $29.95 or $16,995, something like that. And there's a reason for that. A precise offer anchors people to a certain scale. For example, if you sell a toy for $30, people will think in tens, like $10. Now, if it's $29.75, people start thinking in cents and it's closer to what you want. To sum up, the best negotiating tactic is to start with a precise offer. Use the anklage to your advantage the next time you negotiate.